Most people type 8 words into ChatGPT. They copy the generic answer. Then they just close the tab. It saves a few minutes. But it doesn't change your income, Pete.
But top operators, they treat AI entirely differently. They treat it like a business partner, one that works while they sleep.
Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Yeah.
Today we are exploring a really fascinating playbook. It was built from observing over 50 founders. We are breaking down custom AI business systems, from multi-model arguing to automated finance reviews.
Yeah, it completely reframes how we use these tools.
I have to admit something up front. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself. Getting the AI to actually stay on track is hard. Okay, let's unpack this.
It is a very common struggle. You want it to do the heavy lifting, but you have to build the system first. You have to fundamentally fix how you talk to the machine. You do this when you are awake.
So it actually works when you're asleep.
Exactly.
Let's start with what we call the Google trap. We treat AI like a simple search engine. We expect absolute magic from incredibly short prompts. We hit enter and get frustrated.
Right. It is a massive misunderstanding. Think about bringing a brand new human advisor in. You bring them into your office. You look at them and just ask, should I raise prices?
Without giving them any context at all.
Exactly. You give them zero background, they would completely fail or give a textbook answer. It sounds exactly like a generic Wikipedia summary. AI works the exact same way.
The solution is providing the full context first.
You have to give the model the messy background.
Yeah.
You do this before you ask for any decisions. You share your current business stage. You give it last month's monthly recurring revenue.
So you provide your current churn rate too. You list the options you are actually weighing. You share your 90-day goals. And crucially, you show your real fears.
Yes, that last part is so important.
Let's pause on that for a second. Why does giving the AI our real fears actually change the output?
Well, because it stops the AI from giving Wikipedia summaries. It forces the model to weigh emotional and business risk. It pulls from crisis management instead of generic theory.
So provide the messy background, not just the final question.
Right. Once you do that, things definitely shift. But even with perfect context, there is a major risk. One single AI model still has dangerous blind spots. You really cannot trust the first answer.
Confident models can be flat out wrong. They might miss something totally obvious about your market. This brings us to the 3-model sequence.
You use 3 different models in sequence. Step 1 is the draft phase using Gemini. Gemini is best for fetching fresh web information. It gathers the raw materials you need quickly.
Step 2 is the critique phase with Claude.
Yeah, Claude plays devil's advocate here.
It looks for logical flaws or generic text. It actively finds where the logic falls apart. Step 3 is the finalize phase with ChatGPT.
You paste the original draft and Claude's feedback in. You ask ChatGPT to rewrite it into a professional style. Let's look at a high-stakes pricing strategy example.
You use this sequence to battle test the logic. You do this before deciding on your pricing tiers. But setting up 3 different models sounds exhausting. Aren't we just multiplying the hallucination risk by using 3 models?
Not if you do it correctly. They aren't collaborating to invent new facts. They are actively instructed to argue and fix each other's biases. It creates a robust system of checks and balances.
Right. Pit the models against each other to catch their blind spots. 2-sec silence. Sponsor, read placeholder.
Getting models to argue is highly effective. But typing out all those rules every time is exhausting. Opening a blank chat over and over is slow. The system desperately needs memory.
This is where workspaces come into play. We're talking about Claude, projects, and skills.
Yeah, and we should probably define skills here.
Reusable instruction packs, the AI only loads when it needs them.
Perfect. Early data shows a massive shift with these. Teams cut repetitive drafting cycles by up to 87%. They do this just by using these built-in skills.
You completely stop re-explaining yourself to the machine. You need 3 crucial files to stop generic writing.
The first one is the anti-AI style file. You have to ban phrases like, in today's fast-paced world, ban dive in, and game changer, ban unlock the power of.
Why do models love those phrases so much?
They are statistically overrepresented in the training data. The model just defaults to the most probable next word. The second file is the voice profile. This dictates short sentences, mostly under 14 words. You use you way over I.
And you absolutely ban hedging words like maybe or perhaps.
Exactly. The third file is the fact dossier. This is the unchanging truth about your business, your exact prices, stats, and your audience.
It's like stacking Lego blocks of data to build a custom brain. But let me ask you this. If I only have time to make one file today, which is the most critical...
Without a doubt, the fact dossier tone can always be tweaked later. but made-up numbers ruin your audience's trust instantly.
Give the AI permanent memory so it actually sounds like you. Beat.
Once the AI has your permanent memory locked in, you can take your hands off the keyboard entirely. You can do this for highly repetitive weekly tasks.
Let's talk about AI business agents, an automated workflow that checks data, drafts text, and notifies you.
Exactly right. You just reclaim 5 to 10 hours a week. Automating Monday loops or Friday inbox sweeps is powerful. You review the final output and approve it.
This leads us seamlessly into something called vibe coding.
Vibe coding changes how we build digital tools entirely. You describe what you want in plain English. You use tools like Cursor, Lovable, or Bolt.
Let's talk about the Duolingo chess app example. It was built by just 2 people. They had no coding or chess experience at all.
And they hit 7 million daily active users in 6 months. The core lesson here is crucial. When AI fails, don't write a fancier prompt.
You feed it a database of real examples, like those real chess puzzles they used. Whoa! Imagine scaling to 1 billion queries without knowing how to code.
What's fascinating here is the underlying lesson. The core point is mastering the iteration loop itself.
Why shouldn't I wait until I fully understand a market before building?
Because the new playbook is build while you learn. Shipping ugly and looping 5 times beats a 6-month polished launch. Every prototype teaches you faster than reading.
Build ugly, test with real data, and automate the boring loops. 2-sec silence.
Building and automating is obviously incredibly powerful, but the system is not fully complete yet. You must rigorously review the final output.
And you have to review the ultimate bottom line. Let's talk about using Gemini for content review.
Don't just use AI to write more text. Use it to actually cut more. Ask Gemini to find the 3 weakest sections of a script.
And write a better 2-line hook instead.
Right. Catch those structural problems early. Then we have the monthly finance check.
Run this check on the 1st or the 15th. You drop revenue, costs, refunds, and churn into Claude or Perplexity.
You ask what changed and which products improved margins. You ask what hidden risks exist right now. But remember, AI is an educator, not a licensed CPA.
Don't ask it to pick stocks for you. Use it to turn a 3-hour finance dread session into a 20-minute reality check. Is it really safe to dump raw business financials into a chatbot?
You use privacy-focused enterprise modes for this, and you scrub any personally identifiable info first.
Focus on the ratios rather than exact bank account number.
Exactly. Look at the margins, not the raw routing numbers.
Use AI to map your money and /fluff, but consult a pro. Eat.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, the shift is profound. We are moving away from transactional AI usage.
Right. One simple prompt giving one generic, boring answer. We are moving rapidly toward infrastructural AI. Workspaces, multi-model reviews, permanent files, and automated agents.
It really becomes the true backbone of the business.
Remember the rule of compounding here. Do not try all 9 steps this week. Pick just one single step to start today.
If you write, build the 3 permanent voice files first. If you sell a product, set up the monthly finance review.
Do it consistently for 30 days before moving to step 2. I want to leave you with a final reflection. If vibe coding and agents make generating content and code nearly free and instant for everyone, what happens to the value of human taste? When anyone can build an app in a weekend, the advantage shifts entirely from the speed of your typing to the quality of your curation. Something to think about. Out to your own music.